Hello again, everyone. I'm Daniel, the cross-cultural nerd, here with another video for you today. Now, yeah, I know, it's been a month and a half since my last video. Right after I did my last video, the spring semester at the university I work at began, and between that and my helping out my wife at her language school, my workload skyrocketed. I barely had any time to breathe, and couldn't get the video I promised done in February. I had promised to do a video on black figures in nerdy media outside of gaming and outside of movies and voice acting. So March rolled around, that's Women's History Month, and I had hoped to merge that with the Black History Month video idea in order to do black women in nerdy media outside of film and voice acting. However, my schedule stayed super busy, and I couldn't get that done either. So here I am in the middle of April, finally, with some free time. So I want to get this done. I promised a certain video, and dang it, I'm going to deliver on it. So again, for a belated Black History Month / Women's History Month video, we're talking about black women in nerdy media outside of acting and voice acting. So if you're a fan of people like Zoe Saldana, Lupita Nyong'o, Nichelle Nichols, Danai Gurira, Cree Summer, and people like them, sorry. They're already really prominent figures in the industry, but we're not focusing on what they do. There are a lot of other figures out there outside of acting and voice acting. However, I'm going to keep it to 5 for the sake of brevity here. The following figures come from a variety of fields, including online news, esports, cosplay, the gaming industry, and STEM fields. So with that, let's begin. First on our list is Jamie Broadnax. Jamie Broadnax was born in Portsmouth, Virginia in 1980. She got her BA from Norfolk State University and later graduated from Regent University with a master's degree in film and marketing. According to IMDb, she started her career in film, working as a set costumer and set production assistant on several shows and films between 2005 and 2008, including Psychic Witness, A Haunting, I Am Legend, No Reservations, and Spider-Man 3. She has been blogging since 2007. Before her main claim to fame, she blogged about films and film festivals in New York, her home state of Virginia, and North Carolina. After a late-night internet search in 2012 had virtually no results for the phrase Black Girl Nerds, she created Black Girl Nerds as a blogspot page. It has since grown into a prominent website and podcast with over 151,000 followers on Twitter as of this video. Black Girl Nerds is intended as, quote, a place for women of color with various eccentricities to express themselves freely and embrace who they are. Currently, it has 10 regular contributors listed on the site in addition to Broadnax, along with others who contribute less frequently. The site covers films, TV shows, books, the nerd community itself, and more. And Broadnax and other contributors regularly attend and cover conventions. The Root has declared her, quote, one of the biggest up-and-coming names in black nerd pop culture. Outside of her blogging, Broadnax is also a film critic and member of the Broadcast Film Critics Association, and has written on films for Huffington Post, Variety, The Root, and several more. She's hosted panel discussions at conventions and was accredited by MSNBC's The Griot in 2014. In 2017, she joined the Sci-Fi Channel's advisory board to provide diversity guidance for the channel. Next up is Mica Burton. Mika Burton was born in Los Angeles in 1994. The nerdy influences began early for her, as her father is none other than LeVar Burton, famous for Reading Rainbow and for his role as Geordi LaForge in Star Trek The Next Generation. She grew up playing video games with her dad and dressing up as Sailor Moon before attending her first cosplay convention in middle school. Tips in sewing and makeup from her grandma and her mother, the latter of whom is a professional makeup artist, enhanced her cosplay, a hobby that would grow into a career later on. While in high school, she was a fan of the Rooster Teeth show Red vs. Blue, and a chance meeting in a restaurant with one of her favorite Rooster Teeth crew members would result in a job with the company after high school. She attended the University of Michigan, getting a Bachelor of Fine Arts in acting. During her university years, she worked on Rooster Teeth's shows Achievement Hunter as an editor and head of streaming, and The Know also as an editor. She left Rooster Teeth in 2018 to focus on her acting, cosplay, and modeling in Los Angeles. These days, along with her cosplay, she is also actively involved with the Overwatch League and Overwatch Contenders as a host. She's played the game since it was in beta and is a die-hard fan of the New York Excelsior. Third on our list is Karisma Williams. Currently based in Bothell, Washington, Karisma Williams graduated from Bradley University with a Bachelor of Science in Multimedia in 2004. She worked as an artist and user interface designer with High Voltage Software and THQ before finding her main company in Microsoft. At Microsoft, she's been a user interface designer, user experience developer, design developer, and product design evangelist. Most prominently, she's had a major hand in work on the Xbox Kinect and worked on the interface art for the kids' games Kinect Adventures and Kinect Fun Labs. Williams has also had stints at Valve, Monolith, Z2, and Oculus VR. She also founded the site Matimeo.net, where she lists the projects she's worked on, including Forza Motorsport, Destroy All Humans 3, Kinect Star Wars, and Metal Storm First Strike. Next, we're going to get away from the gaming industry and film criticism and move on to two ladies in science and tech. Our fourth person is Lola Odelola. Lola Odelola was born in England and graduated from Kingston University, London, with a BA in English Literature and Creative Writing in 2013. She wanted to get her written work seen, but at the time couldn't afford to pay someone to build a website, so she learned coding so she could do it herself. She then realized how much she loved coding and building and made it the focus of her career. After she noticed black women weren't so common in the tech industry, she was motivated to found Black Girl.tech for black girls and women to learn about the tech industry. Odelola started holding workshops teaching different coding languages to women, and later she started a scholarship program. In 5 years, she and her team reached over 300 women through events, scholarships, and mentoring. However, in January, Odelola announced that 2019 would be Black Girl.tech's final year. Outside of Black Girl.tech, she has worked on LiveLink Technologies' development team. She also founded Lola's Lab, doing contracting work on projects with various companies, and is also currently working with Heroku as a core support engineer. Whatever's in store for her in the future, I wish her well. Finally, we have Anne-Marie Imafidon. Anne-Marie Imafidon was born to Nigerian parents in England in 1990. She was a child prodigy, passing 2 GCSE examinations, normally for high schoolers, at the tender age of 10, and at 11 was the youngest girl to pass A-level computing. At 13, she was studying math at Johns Hopkins University. At 15, she was admitted to Oxford. At 17, she started a master's program, also at Oxford, and at 19, she became one of Oxford's youngest ever master's graduates with a degree in mathematics and computer science. After brief stints at Goldman Sachs, Hewlett-Packard, and Deutsche Bank, Imafidon co-founded the organization STEMettes in 2013 to help girls and women get into the STEM fields and bridge the gender gap there. STEMettes has reached over 40,000 ladies through panels, exhibitions, hackathons, and mentoring, with the eventual goal of reaching millions. She's received honorary doctorates from several universities, and in the 2017 New Year Honors was made a member of the Order of the British Empire in the Civil Division for services to young women and STEM sectors. Furthermore, she has been the opening and keynote speaker of several prominent science and technology conferences, most recently at the opening of DigiFest 2019. And that's our list of 5 black female figures in nerdy media and industries. There are a lot of other examples out there, so what others do you know of? Put them in the comments, let me know. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments about the video, the channel, or me, leave a comment in the comments section below and I'll get back to you. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook at The Cross Cultural Nerd and on Twitter at XCulturalNerd. I'm Daniel, The Cross Cultural Nerd. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.